But I didn't care. Are you telling me? Telling what? Because I look like that right now. I said fuck it. I was like, just turn it on. How am I? I'm sick of being here. I know it doesn't seem like a lot. It's not like it was difficult. It was just busy work. I just made a 14-page inventory sheet on Excel, spending my life typing in Excel. I don't know how long I've been working. I've been here since 4. Hi. I have to keep my phone here because it's so dirty. You guys are in between. You guys are in between these two bottles, right here. Let's see if I can. Hey Zon, what the fuck? I'm not Zon. Zon just texted me though. Even though I was just here. She may have texted my dad. Okay, well, I hate looking at myself. I don't feel very good when I do. So I'm just gonna continue and ignore it. And we're gonna get back to work. Your hair looks good. Thanks. I did nothing. I haven't showered since I've climbed. I'm pretty disgusting right now. Where did my cup go? Oh no. Okay, I had a friend. It's fucking cold in here. I had a friend and I don't know where he You work at a liquor store? I work in a room. It's a restaurant, but this is the room of liquor. Basically, what I need to do is restock. And then write down what we're missing. Pretty easy. It just takes time. I feel like I haven't streamed in a really long time. Guys, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Oh, thank you, Troy Dan. I got an A in math. Because I got an A on the test, and I deserved 100%, but I missed 1, so I only got not 100. But it's okay. And I couldn't have done it without all of your doubt in me. Now I'm just like waiting to see if I got 100 in my other class, or like a 90 in my other class at least, because if I did, then I got 2 A's for the summer. And hey, hi Celeste, you actually look nice. I have no makeup on, and I climbed this morning and didn't shower after, which, you know, doesn't really change things that much, except the fact that I'm grungy. So thanks, Stoneflowers. By the way, Zon is gonna make a Zon account. He said looked nice, not smelled nice, but I just feel like my skin is more like rough looking, you know, it doesn't feel very smooth. Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I don't know if it's because I ate something and like the grease slapped up on my face, but I got like acne like on my chin and near my mouth, and it looks like I have herpes, and I'm just like, can you stop? Like, does that ever happen to you guys? It sounded so unattractive. I don't know what to say. I can't redeem myself. It just happened. I gotta put wines away, guys. Don't distract me. Choi Man for 42 months. Thank you for subscribing for 40 months. Dude, this whole time, Amazon has been charging 2 of my things for Prime, and it's like, what the fuck? I didn't even know I had Twitch Prime. I need, like, all my money back. By the way, I need to refund, person, you know who you are, that donation that was for a headset, because I got my headset to turn back on, so it can still have some life left in it. You know, I can still squeeze the juice out of it. It's kind of like kicking a dead horse, but I can still kick it, so it's like, I may as well kick it while I can, you know. I can't wear it. I can't wear it, but I can put it on my desk and turn the volume all the way up. Before, the volume wouldn't even turn up, but now it will. Email Amazon and complain, you might get some back. Dude, I should say I was lost and they kept charging me. Maybe, I don't know. I can't really complain. It wasn't from you, Jatner. I know, I just didn't want to, I know who it was from. I just didn't want to say it because maybe they didn't want it said. You know, I'm drunk walking back home from a festival. Can I hide here? Yeah, dude, but be safe. I haven't worked at all at this place in a while, so I just, like, I think I've only worked, like, 1 time since I streamed here last, so I need to, like, catch up on things. So I had to make, like, a big inventory. I didn't have to, but it was necessary, because it'll just save time in the long run. I just made a big list where I can just check things off. Hey babe, I'm from India. I like food from India, but my body doesn't like it. I've had this. Been here, dude. Oh. I'm actually happy to be like doing something physical now because I've been just sitting writing a fucking list. I'm like, I'm sick of being on the computer now. Guys, you know what's sad is I know I'm becoming a normie. You know, I'm becoming a normie in terms of doing things like day to day. I don't think my personality's normie, but I think it could become normie if I don't change my ways. Yo, creamoy, thank you. I don't know why I just said creamoy. It's Cesar. Just thinking about the cream. I haven't been to the stream in like 2 years, and I went from angry mother in bedroom to some fucking store. Like I was the angry mother in a bedroom. Dude, this is my house. Okay, so guys, get this. My dad doesn't have a bedroom and he sleeps on the couch and has for the past few years, and it makes me sad. So he's going out of town and I'm gonna make him a room. And it's not like there's not enough rooms to make a bedroom, he just doesn't do it. So it's like, fuck it. I don't want to, I feel so bad, you know, I don't want my dad to, like, why do I have a room? It's his house, you know? I don't want my dad to live the rest of his days on a couch. Yeah, our house has multiple bedrooms. I don't know why he doesn't just take one. He just doesn't want to, he feels like he has to prioritize other house projects before, like, moving all this stuff. There's, like, that bedroom has, like, a ton of stuff. We're using it as, like, kind of like a storage room, but we just built the garage, so now we can move it all there, and Zon and I are going to do it. He just, honestly, like, my dad's a really good person. My dad's a really good dad. He, like, gave up everything for us. And while he may have some communication problems at times, I can definitely understand why. Because me and my brother and my sister are all fucking crazy. My mom was fucking crazy. Drove him crazy. We were crazy in a functional way. My mom wasn't crazy. She just, we were difficult. He's kind of difficult. He's one of those people where he likes things to go his way because I think he gets like an idea of it in his brain and it's a really positive idea, and then when it doesn't go that way, he feels like it's gonna maybe turn negative. But you know, things can go with the flow and still be good. But he kind of gets like ornery, so you have to like talk him through it. Like, it's gonna be okay. Like, we're just gonna try this. If it sucks, I'm gonna do something. I thought Harvey was normal. Harvey is the worst of us all. Honestly, Harvey would be good if he made better choices. You know, like, to the core, and like who he is as a person isn't a bad person. He's not like an immoral person. It's just like some of the one of the decisions he makes continuously makes him do worse things. Hi, Scott. Is that wine cellar or are you at work? Dude, it's my wine cellar. Did I finish college? I'm never gonna be done with college. So it seems like. Ow, that fucking hurts so bad. So it seems. The box just landed on my leg. So I want to put this Malbec by the other Malbec, but there's no room by this Malbec. But what if I move the Chianti by the cab? I'll move the Chianti by the cab. It doesn't fit. I hate when I can't do something I want to do. What are you doing? Putting wine away? Crazy, dude, where have you been? What do you want to do for when a bottle falls on your head and knocks you? I'm so scared of that happening. Someone will find me eventually. There's a basement where there's more wines, and or it's like a cellar. And whenever I go down there, I'm worried that I'm gonna get locked in. You know? Dude, I miss you, crazy. I want you to fuck my wife. What the fuck? Guys, I really want to go to South America. I want to go to the Andes. And not just Machu Picchu. And I want to go to the Himalayas, but I don't want to do Everest. Because I just feel like it's like ignorant, you know? Like, fuck that. I just want to go to kind of like midway up the Himalayas.
Good night, honey.
Oh, bye.
See you later.
Have a good one. The woman I just said bye to sucked my boyfriend. Not my boyfriend, my sister's. Sucked my sister's ex-boyfriend dick in the parking lot. That would be rough if I said mine. But we're old friends. No! I opened the wrong star mod, guys. God damn it. Fuck, I hate I put the star. Why? I put the star mod down here, and this is the freaking Cabernet. It's not the Chardonnay, and it is long. I need to cut it. I need to cut it. Oh, goddamn Lord, I have Lassie on my phone. Can I even fit one in here? No. It's full. Put the Chardonnay in your mouth. Your bed. Just Mount Rainier. I really want to do Denali. And plan to do Mount Whitney with Leah. I'm doing Mount Whitney in August. At the beginning. Shut Shut the fuck up. The stock drops by what? That doesn't. God, that's triggering. Okay, you guys are distracting me. I'm trying to work here. Don't fucking distract me. Even though I chose to turn my stream on. I'll get a row done and then I'll talk to chat. I don't know where my freaking box opener went. That's a lot of bottles there. I got the goods, bro. I got the goods. I got them. I got the goods. No, I've never sprained my ankle. Knock on wood. You knock once or twice? Which one's bad luck? Hey, that wasn't selling, was it? Guys, I read that primates that are alpha and dominant survive longer because they have less stress. So I need to be a fucking alpha dominant primate. You know? Because they have less clogs in their arteries. The less dominant you are, the more anxious and stressed you are, and the more poo-poo you build on your arteries, and then you die. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Like heart attack shit. So, even if you aren't alpha, just say that you are, and your arteries won't get clogged. That's not a promise. Just try. Just try it out. If you assume a super poem and po with your pose and shit, po and this and that, you got. My hair probably is more blonde than in the sun. When was the last time you climbed today? Am I drunk? No. I can read what you guys are saying. Is there a generator running in the... Honestly, it's like an AC, and I leave the door open because it gets really cold in here, so I basically waste money. I like the door open because it smells like rain right now. I don't like feeling like I'm locked in a closet. I climbed inside because I don't have ropes to climb outside. Or enough quick draws or carabiners. Climbing gear is expensive. You have to buy ropes, and then you have to know how to tie in and do not just tying, you have to know how to like set up an anchor and everything. If you're gonna set up top rope, you have to know how to lead climb, which just is basically like you have to be able to climb and then not back clip, because if you back clip and you fall, it'll just fall right through and you'll die if you're high enough. So you have to make sure when you clip in that the rope is in between like your device and the wall. It can't be like rope device wall, it has to be device rope wall, unless I'm getting that completely mixed up. but I believe it's the way I said it. Don't get your lead climbing lessons from me. I'm not certified. But you have to get ropes, you have to get carabiners, and then you have to get quick draws, which are what your carabiners hook onto, which hook onto your harness, and then you use those to put into the bolts in the wall, and then you put your rope through those. So yeah, it's quite a bit. But it's like, I don't know, I know some people. Taking your, yeah, dude, learn it yourself. I have to get lead certified. You don't have to get lead certified, but you can get lead certified at a gym. And so what they have set up at gyms mostly is top rope. So that's like someone already climbed it and set the rope up. So lead climbing or sport climbing is when you climb and there's no rope set up. You have the rope like tied onto you in your harness. You climb and then you pull it up and hook it on. So, and then the person belaying is giving you rope, like feeding it through to give you more rope to pull up and clip in. And when you fall from like the last clip. So when you top rope, you just kind of like hang where you let go. Whereas when it's the top, the rope is at the top, but when you lead climb, you fall from the last place you clipped in. So like when you lead climb and you fall, like say like the last bolt in the wall where you clipped in was like 10 feet below, you have to like know how to fall and not eat shit against the wall properly. So you have to like practice lead falls. You have to make sure you don't back clip, because like anyone can make a mistake and back clip, and if you back clip, like the rope goes through the quick draws. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the bolts coming out sometimes, because, I mean, you can only, most of the time with climbing it's human error if something bad happens, but even if you, do all human error, you could still die or get hurt because rocks could chip and fall and land on you, or the bolts could come out. Like, I get paranoid about stuff like that. I'm afraid of heights, too. You can't do a pull-up. Dude, when I see guys at the gym do pull-ups, I'm like, I gotta out-pull-up you, and then I try and do as many as I can, and then I end up, hurting my arms. But I can still beat them. Not all the time, some of them are really strong. Oh, I forgot my laptop cable. I wish that I could be like the cool. Jeez. I hate this box. Balls coming out more likely ever so half on the gym. Bolts coming out on ever so half on. Yeah. See, with places like Yosemite, I mean, people look at the rock and they're like, oh, it's strong rock, which obviously, but the thing is, it's really weathered, it goes through a lot. It goes through, here, our granite doesn't really go through that much, I feel like. I mean, it rains during monsoon season, but in Yosemite, it rains and then it snows and then it'll freeze and then it'll de-thaw, so it's it's just getting weathered more, and I feel like it has more of a chance to break. Yeah, Free Solo is one of my favorite movies. I mean, some of it I know where they clipped things together to make it sound better. Not better, but I know where they pieced parts together, because I've seen some of the clips that they used in there and put together. And it's that didn't even have anything to do with his climb, which, I mean, it was still a great film and he did it, but it's he free soloed Half Dome before he did El Cap, and it's that's 1,000 feet shorter. Why didn't they even do that much coverage on that? I don't know. Free Solo was great. I guess I like how they were able to cater to people that don't climb, and people that do climb, like, it was entertaining for both groups. But I feel like if you climb, not that I'm a cool climber, I'm mediocre, I don't know that much, but I felt like it's definitely different seeing it through the eyes after climbing than not ever climbing. It's kind of weird to me, people to choose to climb things. I thought that as well until I did it more. Now whenever I see someone climb, I'm like, I want to fucking climb. And I don't know, I just doing it, like, I did it to, like, fight. Like, I wanted to just do more outside things. I wanted to just, like, be able to go outside and do, like, go on any adventure and do whatever. That's why I, like, kind of started doing it. And then that's why I, like, wanted to just climb so I'd be less afraid of heights so I could, like, do that. But now I see it as, like, it's like a skill that I could use with anything. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And I'm glad I did it because I get less scared to try new things now. Because it made me, like, do things that I was afraid of, like, socially, because I was afraid to hang out with people, and I was afraid to climb. So now it's just, like, I feel like I'm up to my threshold of fear. Like, I'm not as scared of watching a scary movie now. No, that sounds dumb. I don't know if I will be able to scale the mountain. At the edge of my seat for the film, my brother climbs. Sometimes dude, my hands were sweating. I love climbing films, though. It's not just, like, ones like that. Like, other ones are really great, too. Like, they make, like, you just want the person to fucking win, you know? Like, win the wall. Got you guys, dude. Cliffhanger. I can't be trusted around the liquor. I would get loaded. Yeah. I don't have that problem. Unless I'm emotionally compromised. But it's like, I don't want to self-sabotage. Because I want to go to the gym tomorrow, you know? I'm at my $10 an hour job. I make more than that here, okay? Fuck you. I make $10.50. No, honestly, I don't know. Am I allowed to say how much I make? It's not like a giant, crazy amount. $10.50. My mom only gives me $50 a week. What the fuck? Dude, looking back at it now, you guys are getting paid? I never got an allowance as a kid, but I didn't deserve one. And I don't feel like a lot of other kids did either. My friend Tori, no offense, Tori, did not deserve any of the good things she got from her parents. She got a fucking car, crashed it, got another car. People like that, I didn't hate, but I was like, you won't learn life lessons as easily. Excuse me, I'm the apple of my mother's eye and I deserve money. Hi, I'm Ellie. Would you fly a wingsuit? I want to, but I don't even know, like, how. I was watching a video yesterday, or like a show yesterday, Kingdoms in the Sky. If you like nature documentaries, it's pretty good. And that's why I'm like, want to go to the Andes, because they did the Himalayas, and I loved it because they did do parts of Everest, but they didn't like focus on Everest. Because whenever someone talks about the Himalayas, it's always like climbing the highest mountain in the world, and it's like, no, there's more to the mountain range, which, you know, I can't really say that confidently because I was very ignorant to the Himalayas before I watched this show. Not saying I'm an expert now, but it just showed other parts of the Himalayas that they don't usually focus on. And it showed like some people's way of life, like how they live there and how they go to school. These motherfuckers had to take, they had to cross, what is it? It's not a crevasse, a gorge. They had to cross a gorge to get to school. So they use like a little zip line thing, and I'm like, damn, I want to cross a gorge to get to school. And then it's like, I want to go to like the 14,000 feet places. Everest is nuts. Wingsuit is suicide though. Wingsuit? Dude, people do it all the time. I feel like you just have to be confident. But that could be BS, because like people that were really good at it died doing it, you know, so I don't know. Definitely luck and confidence. Because what if a gust of wind hits you? You have to go on like a really dead day. This guy that was doing it did it off the Rockies, like 3,000 feet up, and he was saying like, I pay attention to the birds, and you have to pay attention to the trees and their movement, and like if the birds are trying to glide and fly at the time, and I'm like, fuck dude, how am I gonna talk to the birds? He had a pet bird, so he honestly couldn't communicate. Like I'd be in the air like flying off the cliff going like, you know, I wouldn't win. Don't fall. God damn. The native Himalayans are hardcore. Yeah, dude. No, they covered the native Himalayans, and they were like doing the the Everest marathon or something, and it's like they have 50% more hemoglobin in their bloodstream because they're just so used to like they're used to living there, and like their parents and ancestors lived there, so their genes just over time have gotten used to the altitude and the pressure. And I'm just like, fuck, I need to mate with a Himalayan so I can get 25% hemoglobin in my kid. Just planning ahead. I'm not really thinking about that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying, like, I want fucking 50% more hemoglobin in my blood. You know, I want to be able to do that kind of shit. I'm like, I'll just hang out on Mount Whitney for a good amount of time. He was in the room too. It really is your house. Dude, all lines, it is my house. Frost resistance. Do you get like 50% like radiation resistance too? I guess Russia's too big. That can't really be applicable to all Russians. What am I doing? Drinking, brother. Drinking my sorrows away. Man, I didn't position the box nicely. Oh, Dios míos. Hold on, guys. I was like, I don't know where Chernobyl was. It's either in the Ukraine or Russia. And then right when I said it, I was like, it was probably in the fucking Ukraine, dude. And I was like, I'm just gonna go with it. I was too scared to watch the show. Yeah, there's a surveillance camera. I was just in the room where the camera was on. I'm not nervous. Dude, if Dan comes in here, my boss, I'll just say, what up, Dan? Say hi to the stream. And then be like, oh. I don't know what to do. Can they see me right now? That's what he would say. I got in a push-up contest with my boss. He won. I should have won. I need to practice my push-ups just for contests, I feel like. Chernobyl isn't scary though. I don't like watching people get hurt and like melt, you know? I feel like they were like melting alive. And to me, I don't like it because it really happened and they really got hurt that way. I don't know, like stuff with things that have to do with radiation and getting hurt and like nuclear test sites and like all that, you know, that like tone that it kind of has. Especially in America, it's like they set up the old villages that look all super 60s and then kind of like the fallout. Oh,
It's a nice wood crate. Dad's here.
I'm streaming.
Oh, you want to say hi?
Yeah, look how fucked up this guy was.
Where's your phone? I'll show
Right
you.
there. Wait, don't show
I
names
won't.
and shit, dude. What?
I'll literally fold everything out. It only shows numbers. It may tag as the type of card reader.
Okay.
Okay. So
Are you
this
sure?
person who was so fucked up,
They were drunk?
the check was for, hey guys, the check was for $180.27. They left me a $25 tip, which just want to say that's not 20%. It should have been $35. Would have been nice. No, not greedy. They were very needy.
Oh.
And his total, so $180.27 plus $25 equals $20, 527 cents. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be 205.27 maybe. He just put the decimal in the wrong spot. Hi, Fisher. Nice tip. 10% euros? No, US dollar. Convict. He said, greedy bitch.
John, people are all different. He may have never even had a job.
Well, you know, tip when you go out to eat. Because us Americans don't make a lot. How are you today, Zon?
Dude, I sometimes think that she's so stupid she can't function properly. I just don't understand. You tip like 30%? I feel like I have to tip because my mom was a waitress and she really was strict on it. I try and be nice to her. I am nice to her. And then she does dumb things. And my patience is no longer there. I tell her nicely. I'm like, Zon, you're fucking things up. This is my sister's favorite one. The tip was shit, but most people visiting from overseas do. I don't know where he was from. I honestly feel like my sister probably got like impatient and rich old people fucking suck. I feel like it's hit or miss. Like rich old people here either don't tip or they tip a good amount. It depends on who's doing it, you know? Like my sister talks about like if the husband is doing it sometimes they'll tip more and if the wife's doing it they won't. You know, because some of them don't like my sister because the husband's like my sister. I don't fucking get tipped. They don't put me in public. I'm in the back, guys. Like, what are you talking about? I'm in the back. They don't put me out to talk to people. Hi.
Hey, do me a favor.
What do I do? Look like a fairy tale villain. I don't know if that's good. Isn't that bad? Aren't they mostly guys? Lord Farquaad. Okay. I'm gonna throw some garbage away. I didn't mute until just now. I can see it. You heard everything? There wasn't anything bad said. I just do it out of respect for other people. I don't think they want to be on stream. Snow Witch with Ursula. Lord Farquaad. Okay, I gotta tell you this. Jafar wore a dress. That could be a Jafar. I don't know if I call it a job. What would you guys describe as a job? Did you guys see the new? I look high. I'm not high. I just don't have any makeup. I need Seeker. High Revolution. Can I put on Tranquilizer? Stoneflowers, you told me I looked hot. Now you're gonna tell me I'm not? I feel like I can move you guys now. That was the floor creaking, if you heard that. It's the floor. Okay, so when I take these down, my hands get slippery, so you gotta spit on your hands. I did this last time. I need prisoner, I need picket, I need seeker. Oh, this is what she wanted. She wanted Celeste, manliness meth mixed with crack. Someone's approaching. I think they're done. Manliness? Is that what you meant? Between us. They have a stepping stool. And they have a ladder and just only use it if necessary. She probably deadlifts 80 pounds. I've never tested. There's cracks in my phone screen, so it's hard to read. Got quite a few. How's it? Hi. I need this one out. Gotta get cast by wine boxes. Hi, Jose. Am I working right now? I don't know. What's your definition of working? Dude, I'm just hanging out. I got nothing else to do with my time. Like, what would I be doing otherwise? Sitting at home getting high? I'm streaming. And I'm putting shit away. I think I'm gonna close the door now. To find someone to call mine. Does it just for the exercise? What the fuck? What? Oh. I need love. I need to find someone to call mine. Can't come to the phone. It's easy. Next, she's going to wall herself in. What do you mean? Is she robbing a wine? Tell her no. I need to leave. I gotta pee so bad. I hate when there's only one left. And I need two. You know how it goes? Am I rotating the product I put on the shelf? What do you mean? What do you mean? She's probably putting the new shit up front like a casual. Yeah, I fucking am. There's like none left. There's like one bottle left. It's not like it's like old, it's from last week. We get orders every week, so all this stuff just goes by week. It's not like it's old. And it's wine. Don't you want aged wine? Oldest product to the back, come on. I only do that shit if the labels are different, or if the year is different. But this isn't a different vintage or a different label. And it's from last week. They're all from the same time, actually, because these ones came in at the same time as the ones on the shelf. We just haven't unloaded these. It's not a fucking... It's not a grocery store. This isn't fresh produce, okay? This is aged liquid. If it was fresh spinach, it'd be something different. I swear to God, if this is fucking red wine. It's food safety thing. She's right that wine is different, but you'd still want the old. It's literally from the same week. It's not old stuff. Like this Seeker is. There's only 2 back there. This comes from the same order shipment as the Seeker that's here. Because we get in the crates each week, we unstock them, and then we put the extra ones up there. Okay? We're not getting another shipment until Wednesday. my boss, and I think he's slightly intoxicated. He's bringing me food to try, so I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna set you guys up here. I have to mute it because he says really dumb things sometimes that could be considered bannable. Okay. He's an old Italian. Not old. Middle-aged Italian man. Raised by an old Italian man. This is the wine, it's not my favorite, but it's the one I drink. Because I hate red wine, but I've grown to like it because everyone else drank it, and I wanted to be like everyone else. Not consciously, but subconsciously, so I just made myself keep drinking red wine, and then I started drinking this one because it was the most expensive one, and it had the highest amount of alcohol percentage. So, I don't know if it's actually good. Highest proof typical? I'm not gonna lie about it. Honestly, I just knew it was the most expensive one, and then I realized it was the highest percentage one. Well, it's 15.4. Let me see. The Bowen is 14.6. But I noticed at Costco, Prisoner was the higher priced one. So I was like, I'm doing it right. This is my favorite one. I don't know how much this one is. I think this one's normal price. The reserve version of this I actually don't like. I think it's not smooth enough. Like it's too. Ugh. Hobo wine review? Yeah, I'm not good. The last one, no, Prisoner is the one I drink because I know it's dry, and I know I don't like to drink really like deep sweet ones because I feel awful the next day. But Prisoner is a little more dry, and it was the most expensive one at Costco, so I chose that one. But my favorite tasting one is the Chianti Classico. Banffy. I think this one is like the smoothest. It's a very smooth wine. I haven't tried the other ones enough. Like, I want to try, I feel like I've tried them, but I need them like all lined up, you know? Yeah, I am at work. What the fuck am I doing? I'm working. I need to find someone to call my number and say you can't hurry love.
Okay, try this. Tell me what you think.
got food. My boss wanted dating advice, and he also wanted advice on his rice. It's pretty good. Can you put these away so I can go eat my salad? We'll be quick. So my boss is awesome, except I feel bad for him because he kind of gets himself in a position where he like does something impulsive. Like dating a girl that he doesn't necessarily like so much, because like short term reap the rewards, but then he feels bad to like break up with them. She's like, you gotta fucking rip it off like a band-aid, bro. I'm the last person anyone should ask for dating advice. But the thing is, it's me. I didn't even know. Did I unload the picket already? Dang. I feel bad because like when I turned this on, I didn't have to talk to anyone here all day because people were busy, and then it like died, and then people started coming back here like my sister and Dan and stuff, and I'm gonna have to go some drama. I don't know if it's drama. I mean, I don't know what you define as drama. Drama, I feel like, is like yelling. I only believe in active drama. Silent drama is dumb bullshit. Only kind of real drama is active aggressive drama. Face to face. Dude, so they all stock these and then they'll bring them back. I have to put them away even though I've already put them away. Did we stop selling bearing? No. Don't understand. My sister opens up to me. Conundrum, Yoso, Typhon. This is triggering. I don't know what these are for. Stag's Leap, Vino no Building Monk, Cappuccino. Patoria. Patoria. Okay. Technically, what a fun Saturday night. Right, guys? What a great time. Yeah, dude, Alenzo, thank you. this whole fucking box. I'm just here watching you unpack boxes. I felt like I was so much more talkative, and then my boss came and talked to me, and then I got distracted, and I was like, I'll just go talk. All right. I'm done. Cheers. We're helping. So what do I need to bring up in the future? Gonna play Overwatch? Yeah, dude. Look at all my documents for my official job. They're just menus. One of them is a beautiful order sheet. Okay. Where should I keep these? Everywhere I put stuff, it gets ruined. I'm gonna fucking pee my pants. Like, I'm gonna pee my pants. It's so bad. Whew. Shaking. What time is it? Yeah, my dad's here. It's 10:10. Okay. I'm gonna go eat dinner with my dad. He's leaving tomorrow for Wisconsin, so. I wanna see him before I go. Do I have everything? Nope, I need my phone charger. Sorry I didn't really like talk. I guess I wasn't even gonna stream, and then I was like to stream. And I'm not upset that I did. I just feel like I'm bad streaming. It's the floor that's making that noise. I'm not pooping, I swear. I bring my backpack everywhere. I don't own a purse. I own a backpack. Ow! Ow! I got a lot done that I needed to get done. I talked quite a bit, did I? Oh, thanks, Rogue Fox. I was like, I told Fisher I'd stream. You didn't see my tweet. I tweeted that I wasn't going to stream. But I did anyway. This is the room before I go. These were empty.